Alright, hello everyone! How is it going? Today we are back with some more of the Genshin Impact Natlan Archon quest! Yay! So last time... What were we doing last time? Last time, we met up with Teddygal30 and Auroron from the Masters of the Night Wind. But it turned out that Auroron was actually working with the Fatui a little bit, because the captain, one of the Fatui Harbingers, doesn't like Moika's plan to save Natlan from the abyss and from total ruin, and he wants to use the Pyro Archon to do something with the ley lines. Meanwhile, we're still going along with Moika's plan that involves... There will be like 6 heroes that will appear in the time of need that will be able to repel the abyss. So that's where we're at so far, and we had to repel more of the abyss last time, and I'm trying to remember what else. That was basically the gist of what happened. So yeah, without further ado, let us get started. I want to do this so bad. Okay. Let us get started with meeting up with Moika and seeing where we have to go from here. How do we get here? I always teleport, but now I want to walk over. This place is quite cool. I wish I could get the Pyro Traveler. That's kind of why I feel like I really need to do these Archon quests now. Because I'm so jealous. Let's see. Alright, here we go. She looks so cool when she's standing in front of the flame, but of course we know the flame has big implications for what's happening here.
Traveler, Paimon Teddygal30. Perfect timing. I've located the captain.
Okay. That's
really?
good. Where is he?
We also just took a peek at Auroron's memories and discovered something huge! Oh, all with his granny's permission, of course. Or no, actually it was...
Yeah, it is
Calm down, Paimon. I'll take it from here.
There's probably some privacy laws that are being broken there. But...
So the captain was searching for the source mechanism to reconstruct the ley lines.
Right, the source mechanism.
If his plan is already in motion, that means he knows exactly how to accomplish his goal. We have to stop him.
Is reconstructing the ley lines a bad thing?
Yes. It's not a simple fix. It would mean sacrificing nearly everything contained within the current ley lines. Very similar to the price of using a gnosis.
I see.
If he activates the mechanism,
so we're gonna fix the ley lines. It kind of means
we need to
resetting
mobilize
them
our forces
and that
as soon as
memories
possible.
That they contain.
But what forces do we have?
All of us, I guess.
Kanich, Shilonen, you two, and myself. All other warriors are working to push back the abyss on the front lines.
But that's barely any people! Not to mention
I know,
you lost
right?
your power, and
But
they've
if
got
there's
the
anybody
captain
who's
on
good
their
at
side.
repelling
Maybe
an
we really
invasion
should get
all by
Teddygal30 to break
themselves.
Auroron's legs.
That won't help us with the captain, I'm afraid.
Oh,
In any
Paimon.
case, the Masters of the Night Wind are in urgent need of manpower. Teddygal30, I was hoping you could head back and help defend the tribe.
All right. I understand where I'm needed. I'll head out right away.
Okay.
Don't worry about your grandson. We'll figure something out for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, at the end, Auroron still ran off.
I'll leave him
go
to you all then.
catch up with the Fatui, so...
All right, back to the matter at hand. I don't believe defeating the captain needs to be our ultimate goal. Let me grab Shilonen and Kanich, then I'll tell you my idea.
Okay. That was fast. I love
As you
how
all
fast these
know,
transitions go
Auroron
now.
is working with the captain and we need to stop their plan. The captain is a formidable opponent, but that shouldn't deter us. In any case, a head-on confrontation isn't the best way to solve the issue.
Yeah.
Their plan hinges entirely on a single
gosh,
element.
more stealth
the
mission?
source mechanism. If we leverage our forces, we can destroy it, and then success is ours. We'll head out together. In the event that a confrontation becomes inevitable, I'll stall the captain while you advance.
No. You're our leader, and you've lost your power. You shouldn't be the one to face the captain.
I agree with Kanich. The two of us can handle it.
Listen to my plan first. Kanich, I want you and Ahau to launch an assault from the front and break through the Fatui defenses. The captain won't be on the front lines. As a seasoned warrior, he'll be stationed in close proximity to the device to ensure its protection.
So, you want us to lure him to the front?
No. The purpose of the frontal assault is to gather the Fatui forces in one place. That way, it's easier for the rest of us to avoid them.
Oh, so it is a stealth mission, but we are being super smart about it.
Shilonen, I need you to do what your tribe does best, and dig a tunnel
Making
from the
sure all
outskirts of the
forces
ruin.
are away from where we're
Once we
trying to
get
go.
close to the device, we just need to destroy it.
So, Shilonen is launching the main assault.
Exactly. The Traveler and I will join her as well. No one can create a distraction better than you, Kanich, not even myself. By combining our strengths, we just might manage to break through the
he
captain's
has-
defenses.
The
Leave it to
almighty
me.
Dragon Lord Ahau.
Understood. Then we should, head out now. Just promise us you won't do anything reckless. You cannot face the captain straight on unless you have no other choice. You mean everything to us. Losing you would be the worst possible outcome.
I'll also try my best to not let things get to that point.
Thank you, everyone. You have my word. I'll proceed with caution.
Alright, the rainbow destined to burn. It sounds like we have a plan. Beneath the secret source. Okay. Head to the entrance of the remnants of the secret source. Ooh, all the way over here. Okay. This is like the only part of the map I haven't actually explored yet, really. But yeah, I mean, it's interesting because, like, we've already been to the ancient sacred mountain, which is the home of all the... What is this? Oh, this is... We can probably use Mualani to ride back up this. In fact, it looks like we... Actually, we don't have to. Is there not like a dragon thing somewhere? Alright, well... I guess that's what we're doing now.
Hey guys, how's
We've
it
already
going?
been to sort of like the home of the secret source mechanisms that were created by the dragons. So there's a miraculous where? No, let me out of here. Let me out of here. Let me out. Where was it? Is it up here? It is up here. No, let me down now. Thank you. And now where do I go? I have to climb up there, but I need the little Yumkasaur that I don't have. I mean, even up here.
Carving waves!
Is this a waypoint that I've unlocked? There is. Well, if I had known that I already unlocked the waypoint there, I would have gone from the bottom one. It's just that the quest marker completely covered the waypoint there to the point that I didn't even know it was there. No, I actually don't want to fight anybody. I want to get this Hieroculus. That was not high enough. Okay. There we go.
Light it up! Let's ride!
Uh-oh. Don't do whatever you do not fall off the edge. That would be pretty bad for us. Okay. Uh-oh. almost out of phlogiston. Okay.
Rise with the sun.
Do this, and then finally.
Light of the blazing sun.
Oh, that didn't. Okay, that's okay. We will just do wheelies, and that is the answer to all of our problems in that one. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Did they fall down the hole? They did. How do I don't want to risk it resetting and then I lose all the damage I already did to it. Okay, now that we know there's a teleport waypoint there, that makes things much easier for us.
All right, this is the place. Their tunnel must be behind that gathering of Fatui guards.
Any of the nearby mountains could be a good infiltration point, but if we want to stay under the radar, we should approach from the side.
As agreed. Ahau and I will handle things at the front.
There are only a few Fatui stationed around the perimeter.
I
We
love
should take care of them
Ahau.
first so they
I
can't
still don't
alert
understand how why is Ahau 2D? But it's like the funniest thing ever. Oh, that was not what I meant to press. But maybe it is what I meant to press. Maybe this is what we want to do. Defeat the Fatui and patrol nearby. Okay. Oh, there's Big Ahau. That's not 2D.
Hey, don't get too close. Kanichi's handling things over there.
That's so funny. I want to take a picture of it. Oh, okay. That doesn't make the Saurian disappear. That's awkward. This will make the Saurian disappear. Oh, that's not what I wanted to press. Hold on. Everything's falling apart. Okay, so there is a funny picture of Hal and Kanich taking on all of those soldiers with some sparkles in the bottom. Why do I keep pressing that? Do I need the Yumkasaur? That would be helpful. I don't think I need it. I think we just need to motorcycle
Try and stop me!
up this hill. Keep motorcycling. Oh, butterflies. What is this? How do I break it? That's always question number one. Seriously, how do I... There's treasure in there. I want it. I don't actually see any puzzle mechanisms around this thing. Is the problem? Oh, there's something up there.
Rev the engines!
This is not gonna end well.
Phew.
No, just drop down from here. There we go. Do that.
Full throttle!
What? That wasn't what I wanted to do. That's what I want to do. Okay, well, we're gonna land on the platform at least.
The end of our legacy.
And then... Wow, look at the view from here. Oh my gosh, it's been so long since we had a slime puzzle. Like, I think there's been one in every region, but still. Look how magnificent everything is up here. Does this lead us to where we need to go?
Are calling.
I think Auroron's dead. You know, I'm sure it does. I'm sure it does lead where we want to go. Absolutely. I totally did not just almost fall into that hole there. Great. Did that do anything to help us unlock that original treasure chest I was looking for? I don't think so. But you know what? That's okay. You know what? I don't think I have... It's raining! I don't think I have the health for that right now. Two of my characters are dead. Okay, hold on. The quest is to... Okay, you know what? We're just gonna have to... survive. I got Ether and Mulan. This should be fine, right?
Yeah.
You'll get frostbite.
Oh, okay. I thought there'd be some cutscene.
Flash frost.
Bombs away.
There's not even a cutscene. Okay. Well, the problem is... one of them is the ice guy, so I'm gonna defeat you soon.
Flash breeze.
Okay, the problem is we're gonna be using Hydro. It's the ice guy.
Need a surfboard?
Let's try to heal up Marika first. This is the problem with using the team teams instead of like actual team bombs for this quest. Okay, there we go. I still don't 100% know what I'm using on other than I hope I'm doing.
Let's ride.
Please get you.
All right, that's done. Let's head to the foot of the mountain.
Capture photos. Oh, that looks like places we've already been on our journey with Lil Buddy. Suitable location to open passageway?
What do you
does that
think,
mean?
Shilonen? Is this a good spot?
Yeah, looks good.
Oh, right.
We'll take it from
it's a
here.
dig to like wherever inside the captain is, which I assume is in the picture.
I can see the inside.
That I
Perfect.
Okay, they're just
We'll
gonna
keep
straight
going.
up mine.
The rest of you
mine
should
through
head
it
back.
with-
Things are about to get dangerous.
And that's impressive to do
All
in a
right.
short amount of time.
Please take care.
Okay. Remnants of the secret source. There we go, that's the picture. A dragon ruined from antiquity. Within it are hidden large devices that can affect the ley lines. You must make every second count if the captain and Auroran's radical plan is to be stopped. Yeah, we'll go with this team, sure. Canonically have Auroran with us, even though he's not actually
Two
with us
wouldn't
right now.
concentrate all their forces in one place. There's sure to be guards on the inside, so stay sharp.
Oh, nice job smashing those rocks, Moika. You look super cool.
Ah, that was some expert level rock clearing, even by my tribe standards.
But completely out of extra phlogiston now. But yeah, this is very reminiscent of the other. like,
That must
ancient
be the
dragon
Fatui
ruins
tunnel over there. We should steer clear and approach from the side.
we have been through.
You'll get frostbite.
No, I won't. I will not get frostbite.
Killjoy.
Switching gears.
I might have been.
Come on. Water jet.
It's time for a flash.
Well, the nice thing is it's Ice Guy again, which means that even if I brought out my Skirk team, it would have. This guy is so funny. The fire guy, when the fire shield standing in water, which completely destroys shield instantly. That's hilarious. You really made me laugh. That was not good. That was not a good place for you to freeze.
alone.
I always, since the beginning of this game, have disliked this ice Fatui guy. He just spams. He just spams the ice at you. That went completely. I wanted to go towards the fire guy, which, by the way, you need to go back into the water like you were doing earlier, which is so silly of you to do. See, he just spams the ice. I don't know what we're supposed to do about that.
Burn it down!
Okay, good.
Water jet.
Hopefully this fire will help us. No, that's not helping.
What? Yeah.
And the foolish thing is for us to be standing in the water while the ice guy is doing ice things. But it's overall just a really awkward situation to be in. What do we... Go this way? Okay. Not towards the giant door. Malika has been really involved in these Archon quests though. I mean, obviously all the Archons have had a really important presence in all of them, but she's like out here with us doing stuff.
Light it up.
To be fair, Nahida would have done that too if she wasn't, you know, in jail. I mean, she was with us. She just was having like,
Let's ride. Rise with the sun.
I'm gonna be in the motorcycle form. Wheelies. No, I was literally clicking the burst. We're so doomed. Why would you put the ice guy again?
No escape.
This is not the end.
Okay, do you start me at the beginning of... Yeah, door... I don't think I've ever been in this situation. Okay, good. I didn't see it. I didn't see a door of resurrection, but I realized I don't think I've seen one in a while in these games. I think they just started to hide them instead of putting them.
No escape.
Maybe
Flash
I
frost.
wasn't meant for this world.
Well, actually, it's
Flash free.
Rev the engine. The end
okay, that
of
was
our
not good.
legacy.
Right. The team is not healed up. That's actually an important part. Sorry, I just got really nostalgic hearing the Traveler die. Because apparently it's been too long since that happened. But just thinking about how far we've come, and yet we still don't have answers to like key things. Okay. Don't jump over.
No escape.
Really. At least take out one of you guys. Okay. Broke the shield. That's
Carving wave!
really good. Do the burst.
From the sky.
Thank you for actually working this time.
Time to buckle down.
Okay. Let's just do this. Now they can't even attack.
Incinerate.
Right? Try to decipher the mystic arts behind the locked mechanism. Alright, here we go.
This spell is from the Masters of the Nightwind. It's Auroron's doing. They're probably trying to buy time.
Whoa. Alright, well our team is not doing super good. Hopefully...
These wheels are relics from ancient times. We should try to restore them.
These mechanisms probably control that wheel, right? Let's give them a try.
Alright, we got to make those circles align. Oh, I need to make it stop. Okay. Well, I'm gonna assume the middle one is not gonna... The middle one's not gonna move. We already passed... Okay, we gotta wait for it to go back to the right position. Good, okay. Wow, I don't know why I was so surprised that there's fighting in this domain. But there's gonna be... some fighting in this... Oh, we can fight with the Yonkasaur, maybe. Good. Something tells me this is not gonna go well. But our poor little Yonkasaur friend. Okay. That's okay. Yes. No, I'm gonna heal you. Okay. Where is it? I'm having a great time with this. Obviously. Here we go. She can't even use her boost. Okay. Well, Auroran, why would you make it so that your spell will be undone when this random secret source mechanism is defeated? Because that's what I'm assuming is going to happen. You're going to defeat this, and then your spell is going to wear off of the switch. And I'm just wondering why you would think that's a good idea. Usually we don't get to ask the creators of bizarre mechanisms why they would do that, but in this case I can directly ask Auroran, why would you do— oh no, it's the outside one. I don't know, but I need to do the other— no, we need to do the other one first. Let's see. I'll know it when it happens. There. Now we do that. Now we go back to this and don't die. No. Yes. That's just void there, so we don't want to fall in there. View hint. I don't need a hint. I needed to do the other ring first is what I needed. There we go. Yay! That must be what we saw in the picture. That's pretty cool. Beneath the secret source, stop the captain. Alright, well, we found them.
Need a surfboard?
We found them!
This must be it.
There they are.
Well,
Oh, the captain's here too. Perfect. Looks like they focused their defenses over there.
we're not being
they're
super
here.
stealthy. Yeah.
I thought the Pyro Archon would choose a frontal assault.
It doesn't matter. They're too late anyway.
Stop!
It's
Stop.
too late.
Too late. Too late for what?
We need to turn it off!
There's still time.
I won't let you do this!
Auroran?
The sound of lament?
Is it affecting
What
their
was that
memories?
sound? It was like a piercing cry.
Now's our chance to turn off the device.
So close. We need to approach from the side and lure the captain away. Auroran?
Auroran? How did he just...
Yeah.
His movements have gotten a lot faster.
Uh-oh.
Was Auroran always this good in battle?
That doesn't seem like... Shilonen!
This
What
ends
the-
now!
Huh?
The captain stopped him.
Something's wrong.
The captain helped Shilonen? Why? Because whatever power is coursing through Auroran right now is not normal. Oh, Auroran!
You are not Auroran. Who are you?
What?
Commander.
You.
Then where's Auroran?
So, you still recognize me, Commander? I'm glad. Although,
What?
I believe you have some more
What is
pressing
happening?
concerns at the moment.
No.
You see? You indulge your sense of honor for just a moment, and now you've lost your chance. Even now, you're still the same as ever.
His voice is completely different. Is someone inhabiting Auroran's body?
It kinda looks like it. Or at least stealing his appearance. Somehow.
Stop worrying about other people's survival, about their losses and sacrifices. You just need to win.
You know, this
Must
also
be
sounds like the
why I've
captain. Is this
returned.
like...
for this
Like
moment.
some other personality.
Please finish what you set out to do, Commander.
This,
I didn't
he's
expect
obviously
to see you
influenced by
here,
some memory in
but
the
I have to
Leylands.
disagree. Abandoning one's comrades is not the way of a warrior.
Why do you care about a doomed man? I know you can see it. He's already close to death. After all, his soul has been incomplete from the start.
Oh, someone said I'm close to death. Is it because of that noise just now? The piercing cry came from underground when I activated the device. What's down there? Natlan's ley lines must be hiding some kind of secret.
I mean, yeah. What is it?
Am I dying? Oh, no. It's too soon.
Ah, Auroron, it's you. What'll it be today? Oh, why the long face? Don't tell me you still haven't let that go. I knew it was a bad idea to tell you.
Well, if you didn't tell him about
I heard
would have found out
everyone wanted me to be the
later,
savior.
he would have found out by other means anyway.
Savior? Ha!
About how you wanted
Sounds
to offer
nice,
him as a
doesn't it?
sacrifice to help the
But,
souls move.
does such a person truly exist? Even if they do,
Yeah.
why would you have to become that person? Hmm?
Auroron, is that you? Oh, here, have a seat. Let Granny cut you some fruit. We just got a fresh batch. Can I get you anything else? Some grilled
Oh, he's
meatloaf,
watching
maybe?
himself.
Ask for anything you want. We've got plenty of ingredients.
What about those spiced rub mushrooms you made me last time, Granny Kuimi?
Ah, you liked those, did you? An outlander taught me that recipe, actually. A merchant, to be exact. Never thought about going into business yourself, my boy. You could travel all over.
Our Auroron? A merchant? He's far too honest for that line of work.
That's true. He's too innocent.
Well,
the
at
ways of
least
the
an
world.
honest merchant like him wouldn't prey on old-timers like us.
Aw, that's so true.
Everyone said a true savior does not really exist, but then why did my birth open the door to the possibility? Why give people false hope? Maybe I don't need to sacrifice myself, but surely everyone is born for a purpose. So, what's mine? If I had succeeded back
I'm
then,
sure you'll find it.
would the world have become a better place? What's the meaning of my existence?
Done spacing out, Auroron?
Kindly
Did you
means
finish your homework?
You're too young to be thinking
Yes, Granny,
thinking
it's
that
just...
you haven't found that
Will learning all
there's something
this
wrong
really
just because
make
you
me
haven't
as
found
strong
your
as you?
purpose in life yet.
Of course not. I'm a special case. Other shamans study their whole lives without reaching a fraction of my abilities.
Because you're a genius, right?
You could say that. Or maybe I've just been alive longer than the rest of them, and picked up a few tricks that they didn't want to touch. It's rude to bring up a woman's age. Never
Yeah.
do that again, no matter the circumstances.
I wasn't the one who brought it up.
Anyway, class is canceled tomorrow. Go have fun.
Oh, that's awesome.
What about my homework then?
Do what you want. What use is it being as strong as me anyway? You've seen how the tribe treats me. They're all afraid. I try to go about my business, and they practically tremble in fear. Not the most fun way to go about living one's life, I'd say. Take it from me. The happiest people are the ones who do their own thing. So do what you want, Auroron. No matter what anyone else has to say.
Yeah.
Granny didn't say it outright, but I think she was trying to comfort me.
Yeah, really nice.
Don't force yourself. Don't beat yourself up over the past. That's what she always says. But I never forced myself. I never even got the chance to try before it was all over.
No, you're not gonna die.
Hey, you zoning out over here again? There's such a thing as overwatering the radishes, you know.
I was just looking at the aphids.
Something interesting about them today?
I noticed some on the ground. Maybe it got too cold yesterday and they couldn't handle it.
Bummer. Guess that means less honey this year.
Aoife, do you think being a vet is fun?
Fun? I'm not sure about that. Do you think planting vegetables is fun?
Fun enough, I guess. I don't have anything else to do.
Exactly. Most people live like that. No special purpose or calling.
Aoife.
That's just how the world works. Oh, jeez. That troublemaker's at it again. Auroron, my man, come inside and give me a hand, would you?
Why should I? I thought being a vet was no fun.
Well, I guess there is a fun part. Trying to outsmart these rascals. Come on, give me a hand.
This seems like such a happy memory, though.
Maybe Aoife was just too nice to tell me the truth. That attempting something above your capabilities will kill you.
Oh my gosh. Auron, I think you're reading too much into this.
My soul is unstable. I only survived because I had people to help keep me in one piece. A part of me has always been missing.
You still have enough life left to live.
That's why the other spirit said I was close to death, but...
Figure out these problems and still live a happy life.
Why struggle? It's a miracle you were even born. Just close your eyes and wait for death.
Hey, that's... Wait, that's Conraya guy.
It was you. The thing that came out of nowhere.
Oh, you must be the one who took over Auroron's body and is talking to the captain.
Warrior, far stronger than a
Conraya
weakling
outfit.
like you.
I'm not weak. There's just a limit to what I can do.
And that's exactly why your fantasy is so ridiculous. You really think a useless thing like you can save the world?
Don't listen to him. He's trying to take over your body.
Useless?
Auroron, you...
Savior? Ha! Sounds nice, doesn't it? But, does such a person truly exist? Even if they do, why would you have to become that person?
Exactly. Most people live like that. No special purpose or calling. That's just how the world works.
No.
Take it from me.
All
the
these
happiest people are the ones who do their own thing.
Best life without
so
pressures.
do what you want, Auroron. No matter what anyone else has to say.
Even if you only have part of a soul, you're still fully capable of fighting back.
Auroron? It's all right. We'll take things from here.
Every time they marched into battle, I had to stay behind.
Don't worry. With the Archon on our side, the Abyss doesn't stand a chance.
All the best warriors are fighting on the front lines. I want to do my part too.
Both of us are bound to disappear. But your end will come sooner than mine, because you've been broken from the start. Once your soul shatters into pieces and dissipates into the wind, I will take temporary control over this body. I will serve my commander until the end.
Well, it sounds like your commander is not very happy with your methods, so...
No, this isn't right. My life can't end like this. I still haven't done anything important with my life.
You tell him.
My end
you
will
still
not
have
come
so much
first, and I'm
life
not
left
giving
to
up.
live. To do all the things that you want.
I can't die here. No! I won't die here!
You tell him, Auroron.
That voice.
Control your mind. Feel the ground beneath your feet. This is not your end.
That's right. Go. Oh my gosh, look how much more animated these cutscenes are. These story scenes are.
His eyes are open! He's alive!
He's alive! You did it!
Well
You fought
done.
back control of your body.
You
from
managed to do the
whatever
impossible.
other spirit from Conria in the old
What do you
days
mean?
decided to come out of
Don't
the
try to
Leylands.
talk. Focus on holding yourself together.
I can't believe the captain did that.
Maybe he thinks of Auroran as a comrade. He was helping to rein him in all this time.
That's the only reason I had the chance to turn off that device.
I'm fine now.
Damage to the soul is a tricky thing. The pain almost
There's a
consumed you for a
Sealy.
moment, but you managed to hold on to yourself.
Oh my gosh, we haven't seen a Sealy
no
in
easy
Natlan.
The
It's
worst
been all
appears
Monotone
to
up
be
until
over.
this point.
I'm sorry for causing so much trouble.
We can talk about that later.
Yeah, that's not important right now.
Our plan. It failed, didn't it? I'm sorry. We were so close.
You saved my life, and now the debt is repaid.
Auroran, I never thought you actually wanted to sacrifice yourself in that ceremony. But you never gave up. Have you come to a conclusion on what it is that you truly want?
I just want an answer. A reason why I exist and why everyone always did so much for me.
Cause that's what makes us human, is
No
helping
one
each other.
is born a hero. And no one should be treated like one from birth. I had a chance to do something important back then, but I failed. All I want is to
Well, you
find some
didn't-
more ways to
You
make
actually
up for
Sealy
that.
there. You didn't
The
actually
answer
do anything.
you seek
You
now
were
lies before you.
you were a baby or a small child, and then wait, that's the is that an ancient name?
You are the inheritor of my name. The hero from the masters of the Nightwind, who shall fight for this generation. Fascinating. You're not the person that the others thought you were. And yet, you're also
one of
not
the
the kind
6
of person that
heroes.
you thought you were. It can take a lifetime to truly discover who we really are. Like you, I never thought I had what it took to be a hero. I was too cunning, too self-absorbed. But in the end, I sacrificed my life for this nation. Now, remember
Music.
your name.
It's the main
Even
thing.
if others will see a different meaning, it still symbolizes your nobility and yearning.
My ancient name. BD.
It means devotion. You will give your all, not for the sake of a heroic death, but to do justice by the answer you found for your life. For that answer, you will offer all of your strength and be born anew. Through your devotion, you will prove your worth. Having foretold his own death, the omniscient man holds a feast in celebration. Let us raise our cups in honor of his heroism and send him off with this final tribute. For at last, his wish is now fulfilled.
It's nice to see you again, Sunhudge. With your recognition, we now have the 5th hero of this era.
See you, Auroran. Nothing to worry about.
I am happy to see your plan advance one step
There's
further.
3 Sealies.
It seems that my cry did not cause irreversible damage.
Who is this?
What is that voice?
Just as I thought. The Lord of the Night has awakened.
The Lord of the Night?
Lord of the Night? As in the one who rules over the Night Kingdom?
I preside over a realm of souls. Due to my limited power, sleep is the only way I can extend my existence. When you activated the device, I awoke and could not hold back my cry. It is a sound that agitates souls.
Yeah, what
Most
is
of
this
you are
device?
unaffected because your souls are intact. But with a damaged soul, the effect on your friend was heightened, and his soul almost shattered as a result. And yet, his soul remains in one piece. He managed to overcome this obstacle through sheer strength of will. A truly impressive feat for a human.
Yeah, that's right.
So, was that what caused all his strange behavior earlier?
That plus, it seems like somebody was trying to possess. Yeah.
An additional soul was affected. It tried to take refuge in the missing part of your friend's soul, but was
That's so
ultimately
mysterious. Why are there
expelled.
Sealies here? I guess the bigger question is, why
However,
haven't there been Sealies
This soul
here?
does not hail from Natlan or the Night Kingdom. Its origins remain
Totally
a mystery
from
to
Conrad.
me.
The outfit, eyes, and everything.
Activating the source mechanism was supposed to reconstruct the ley lines. Why did it awaken you instead?
Because I was the one who originally constructed Natlan's ley lines, otherwise known as the Night Kingdom.
Oh.
The ancient battle between the Descender and the dragons destroyed the corner of the world,
Descender
allowing the
and the
Abyss to
dragons.
invade. Natlan's ley
Okay,
lines
that's
took
the
the
heavenly
worst of the damage.
principles.
To
and the
aid the
dragons that
people
used
of
to rule over
Natlan, the
this
Lord
world.
of the Night used the
seven
fragments of the
sovereigns
old ley
before.
lines to reconstruct a similar network. That's how the Night Kingdom was born. The first Pyro Archon, Xbalanque, strengthened that realm and
Xbalanque.
established the rules that aid our fight against the Abyss. The Ode of Resurrection and the Pilgrimage, both of which are practices that survive to this day.
Oh, right. You said before it all came from the power of the heavens.
The ancient dragons tried to use this device to strengthen the ley lines by imbuing them with power. Back then, this method was rather ineffective. They lacked the skills to navigate the intricate structure of the ley lines. And now, the structure of the ley lines has also completely changed. I am the only possible vehicle for the power generated by the device. It was an incredibly crude and painful method, but I managed to absorb some of that power. Now, I can speak to you like this and provide you with aid. Such as rebuilding the ley lines once more, at the cost of my own existence.
But why would you make that kind of sacrifice?
The people of Natlan worship me and call me their lord. In the ancient past, before we died out, we were also known by a different name. Angels.
Angels?
But adventurers like you are probably more familiar with our devolved form. Sealies.
Oh. That's why there's Sealies around. You know, I feel like we're on the verge of, like, tying the Natlan lore with the Nodcry lore. With all the talk about angels and Sealies. Because if I'm not mistaken, wasn't there something about how Columbina's mask looks like a Sealy court? And she has like little angel wings on her head.
No wonder there are Sealies around here. A Sealy also helped us in the Night Kingdom.
Oh!
Few angels
I vaguely
remain in
remember
Natlan.
that, yeah.
So
You're
the
right.
same is true of Sealies. Everyone rallied around me and offered their power
This
to
is why
humanity to
Paimon is
reconstruct the
important.
ley lines.
Paimon reminds us of the details that
Now,
we need to
I have witnessed your
really
determined
remember.
pursuit for survival. and I have become your faith. I am very pleased. Moika, inheritor of Shibalonke's will, and leader of Natlan. Despite all the obstacles and misunderstandings, I have awoken, and the efforts of this harbinger and the young hero have imbued me with power. Say the word, and I will once again work to fulfill my mandate, just as I did thousands of years ago. You need only nod your head. For the sake of your people and your nation, for the sake of overcoming the invasion from the Abyss, give me your orders.
I will not. After reconstructing new ley lines, you will cease to exist. The rules of Natlan are founded in the Night Kingdom. If you disappear, so do they. Not to mention, all the memories and legends recorded within the old ley lines will disappear along with you. The people of Natlan will face memory loss, mental disorders, and cognitive issues. Just like the consequences of using the Gnosis, that is a price I refuse to accept.
Humanity's survival is worth any price.
Well, she's certainly thought
Once
through
the Abyss runs rampant,
response
all that remains will be a land of corpses and ruin.
Yeah,
And
you
when the
know,
new
we're
ley
really
lines are
deciding
invaded
between a
again
lesser
by
of
the
two
Abyss,
evils here, but...
What then? How are future generations supposed to survive?
But it's true that Moika's
A
plan
land
is the only
without
one
the
that
Lord
has a
of the
chance
Night,
of
without the protection of the
everybody
rules,
coming out
is doomed
mostly
from the start.
alive and with their sanity
You presume
intact.
too much. If you cannot ensure survival in the present, you have no right to think about the future. What will it take for you to realize that? How many hundreds or thousands will have to die?
The situation hasn't gotten that dire yet, has it?
Yeah, because here's the thing, is Moika's plan will either succeed and everybody's gonna be okay, or it's gonna fail and everybody's gonna die. But on the other hand, with the captain's plan, it seems like everybody's gonna live, but like in a, like, not the way that they were hoping to survive after all of this. Like, if you erase the memories of this world, it sounds like there's gonna be, I mean, as Moika said, a lot of, like, cognitive problems and things like that. For everybody in the entire country, which would severely lessen the quality of life. So then it becomes the question of, yes, everybody's going to live, but are they really living if everybody's alive, but you've done a huge, essentially, it sounds like, damage to society. Yeah, not to mention, like, physical damage, too. Like, it sounds like either way, there's going to be a lot of potential for a lot of buildings and infrastructure to be destroyed in the coming war. I'm still going with Moika's plan because, as she has said, it's not just how we win, it's not just winning, but it's how we win that's important. Because if you can't, exactly the opposite of what the captain just said. If you can't ensure that there's a future to fight for, then what's the point of fighting? Is the complete opposite argument that the captain has. So I indeed, why are you so pessimistic about the situation?
Why? Because I am a survivor of Conria. I've witnessed the devastation and terror of the Abyss with my own eyes.
Well... Okay, I'll let him finish in a second. I was gonna say, if that's the case, then you should know this even more. For example, look at the Hilly Trolls, look at the survivors of Conria, much like yourself, I assume, who have lived for hundreds of years, essentially tormented by how much memory your brain has had to hold on to, all the erosion, all of the issues with living too long. Then you of all people should know that having everybody live but in this, I guess, reduced quality of life, is that still, I mean, Moika has a chance to have everybody live and continue on their lives as normal afterwards. and still have a home to go back to, which I can't necessarily say the same for the people of Conria. So, okay, continue.
That's right. My family, my comrades, my homeland, were all lost to the abyss. It is an unforgettable pain. One that no amount of time could ever dull. Not even 500 years. You've experienced something similar, Mawika. You should know exactly what I mean.
You're right. The pain, the regret, the catastrophe. They all haunt my dreams to this day.
If I could go back, I would reject all false hope. I would do whatever it took to ensure their survival. You have that chance before you now. Why do you refuse to take it?
Because we don't have the right to make that decision. We love this world because it contains everything we hold dear. Everything that has happened here has moved us, shaped us, and turned us into who we are today. Giving up our memories and history would mean rewriting everything. The people of this world would then become fundamentally different beings, their physical bodies the only connection to their former selves.
Even so,
Yeah,
given
you know,
enough time,
exactly.
a new
That seems like a
civilization
pretty
would
horrible
inevitably
situation
flourish.
to be in.
If you believe in humanity, you should trust in their ability to create a new future.
Or, history could repeat itself. The Abyss could invade once more, and it would all be for nothing.
I mean, clearly this is a debate between two people who are
Can I
not
say something?
willing to budge. Okay, yes.
I once carried the hopes of many people, and I was also desperate to save our nation. In the captain's plan, I saw a chance to ensure our survival. But as I was on the brink of death, my wish for life and purpose was rekindled. I've been very fortunate to be well cared for by all the people in my life. I refuse to forget that. My feelings were so strong, they overrode my compulsion to sacrifice myself for their safety.
Yeah.
No matter what path lies before us, we still have a destination. If we lose our way now, we will lose the meaning of our existence.
That's right. Natlan's heroes gave their lives so we could have this chance against the Abyss. Their sacrifices are our blessings.
Yeah.
Not
Oh,
only
yeah,
are their
exactly.
deeds
Think
and
about
spirits
how many
exceptionally
people
meaningful, they may
were-
also well be our path
From
to
500
victory.
years ago till now,
I don't want to give up just yet.
sacrificed
we're just
everything
one
for
hero
Malika's
short.
plan. They truly
The power
believed.
from the device will allow me to remain awake for some time. I stand at the ready should you change your mind. Even if you fail,
I honestly forgot you were
you need
still
only
here.
send someone my way. My offer still stands. Humanity
for
is
it.
truly remarkable.
Yeah, thank you
Even
for
the gods
offer.
in the heavens hold you
You
to
will
be
have to
special.
respectfully decline.
Even now, you stand before me, dazzling, like the sun.
The sun.
You must have a profound connection to this land since you're so determined to save it. But what are you really trying to protect? The land or its people?
Yeah, and not only that, I'm finding...
Pretty sure he wants to hear what you have to say, Traveler.
As I've just said, the captain's logic is very flawed. Because he's really only selectively looking at evidence from his own past that supports what he wants to do. But if he looks at the amount of suffering the suffering of the people of Conria who did survive, you should know that, you know, is this really what the people of Natlan would want, is to survive at all costs but have no meaning left in their life? Because there's evidence from his own past, too, that should actually support Malika's argument over his own. So I think he's just become very single-minded. This is probably has something to do with the fact that he's lived so long and is kind of going slightly insane like all the other people from Conria that we have met. I'm just gonna I'm just going to have to respectfully disagree with what the captain has to say. I think everybody else here agrees that even if everybody dies, I mean, he's arguing like, oh, we'll have faith that people will recreate civilization again. You know what? We've seen other civilizations in this game that have completely died out. And in their wake, new civilizations have come about. So if we go with Malika's plan, there's a chance we save everybody and give them all back their regular lives. Or there's a chance everybody's going to die and the ley lines are going to collapse and you'll probably get somewhat of what your plan would have caused, not necessarily what you would have wanted. But either way, in the worst case scenario in either plan, it's going to be the same thing, which is hope that someday humanity will rise again. Only with Malika's plan, there's a more optimistic possibility that I think has a chance of happening. And yeah, think about how many people have already invested so much in this plan. We're talking literally over hundreds of years. People who would never get to see the ending of this. People who won't even, they don't get to see how, if their sacrifice was worth it, still put faith to know that future generations might benefit from what they have sacrificed. There's a huge amount, essentially, like, riding on this. So yeah, we're sticking with Malika's plan. I'm sorry, you have not convinced me in the slightest. But I do feel bad for him, so I'm sorry. I want to win. What about you?
Fine. I suppose we can wait. Now that Auroron has inherited the memories of his forebearer, there's only one hero left. Your plan does have the potential to generate the best outcome. In the meantime, you shall have the aid of all the Fatui under my command.
Well, that's
Thank you.
Extremely generous.
Having such a powerful harbinger on my side is a big advantage. I know we may never completely
I thought we
see
were just going to agree to disagree. I didn't realize. Okay.
But for now, I'm willing to fight by your side.
All right, that's a complete 180. Sure.
All right, we should let everyone else know about the plan. They're probably still at each other's throats outside.
Good idea. We need to explain the situation.
I have a few more questions for the Lord of the Night.
Oh, guess we'll stick around then.
I'll update everyone outside. Let's meet back up at the stadium.
Okay. That was really interesting. Okay.
You come to me with many questions, and you should be rewarded for your bravery. Ask, and you shall have the knowledge you seek.
Wow, what amazing questions. Thank you so much, Ether, for asking stuff that is really on our minds. I genuinely, I thought he was going to ask about, like, other stuff. I didn't realize he was going to straight up ask about the Loom of Fate. But, you know, I think we really need those answers about the Loom of Fate. All right, about the power of the heavens.
They do not like being mentioned by name by any living being, be it an ordinary human or one of the seven. They prefer to remain in the shadows as shades.
Shades.
The one you wish to know about? I call her the Ruler of Death. She helped Natlan establish the rules. It was also under her guidance that I created the Night Kingdom.
Oh.
It was an expression of love, as well as an act of reparation. She was seen as having significantly overstepped her authorities as a shade, which quite displeased the almighty heavenly principles. She succumbed to self-pity as a result, and no longer cared if others discussed her identity. Even so, her existence remains unknown to all but a select few.
Oh.
Self-pity?
Please don't tell anyone I use that word. I'm just trying to speak plainly to conserve energy. You come to me with many questions, and you should be rewarded for your bravery. Ask, and you shall have the knowledge you seek.
This is so crazy to do this after watching the God's Limits animated short. Alright, the Loom of Fate. That's a device that similarly can reweave ley lines.
I'm not familiar with that concept. The device is capable of weaving and creating ley lines, you say?
Yeah, it's pretty new.
Even I cannot create something from nothing.
That's true, it's
I can only
weaving them, it's not
reconstruct the ley lines by reassembling the yet intact components into a new structure. If that power were available to the people of Natlan, they might have a new option against the Abyss. You come to me with many questions.
That's all we're going to say about it.
And you should be
because we don't actually know where it
bravery.
is. And
ask, and you shall have the knowledge you seek.
And something like the Loom of Fate is probably such a novel concept that we don't even know what the consequences of using it are. Like, I'm sure it, like, yeah, that idea sounds like it can help with the Leyland problem here. It could actually also be extremely worse because we literally don't know what it does, actually. We only know what it conceptually is supposed to do, but we're literally talking about, like, the essence of the entire world, so I think, like, there's huge potential for potential problems about an elemental energy and the abyss.
Phlogiston is Teyvat's primordial form of energy. The heavenly principles used phlogiston as a basis for the creation of elemental energy, to develop a power to better counter the abyss.
Yeah.
Have you heard of the concepts of the light realm and the human
yes.
realm?
You don't have to explain. I went through the entirety of
That
explanation, and that's
might take
probably
too
like
long.
one of the most memorable
Light
times I
reflects
spent
into
playing
7
Genshin.
different colors, which we collectively refer to as a rainbow.
Yeah. I always love that. The
energy is a
colors of the
similar
elemental
concept.
energy is the colors
It's
of the
essentially
rainbow
the modern counterpart of
together
phlogiston.
form light,
You come to me with many
which repels
questions,
darkness.
and you should be rewarded
This is
for
the
your
human realm, the
bravery.
light realm, where the bishops
Ask,
come from,
and
then
you shall have the
the void
knowledge you
realm, where the
seek.
abyss is from. It's kind of... It's weird because in Enkanomiya, the 3 realms are sort of represented in like this triangular depiction, but it actually sort of sounds as if the human realm is sort of... It's actually kind of sandwiched between the light realm and the void realm. At least that's how I would think of it, because you think of the sky and the ground below. But it just seems like because everything's interacting in the human realm, it's as if this eternal fight between light and darkness, like that's happening around the human realm. That's why we see so much happening. Here, now I'm reading into this a lot. Okay.
Ah, yes. Yes. The artisan from the Children of Echoes has yet to mention the matter to me. Probably because the young girl from the Masters of the Nightwind is absent. No matter. I'll reach out in a dream and tell them what needs to be done.
Alright, great.
Young girl?
She probably means
What?
Silali. But
Did I
because
say something
she's
wrong?
hundreds of years old, of course.
You come to me
is-
with many questions, and you should be rewarded for your bravery. Ask, and you shall have the knowledge you seek.
I have no more questions. Thank you. Please head to Teyvat. Is there not usually like a... Usually there's like a, exit out of the domain this way. Seems this is how I do that this time. Before dawn breaks. Okay. Oh, I guess we're friends now. Are we friends now?
The captain says a group of us need to stay behind to guard the source mechanism. It's extremely important. We'll stay here. Of course, you're free to come and go as you please.
Thank you. I love this. I love when the Fatui guys are just super chill with us. That's way better than when we have to fight. And it's also an important reminder of how, like we're friends with some of the Fatui and enemies with others. Their organization is so... Actually, I should heal up. Their organization is so vast. It's... there's so many different, I guess, viewpoints. Some that we can get along with more than others. Some of them we very greatly disagree with. And others can just be chill.
In that case, allow me to formally welcome the Fatui to our cause. We now face a common enemy. It's time to put our differences behind us and look to the future. As for Auroron, his actions may have been out of line, but I don't intend to punish him right now. I'd rather give him a chance to prove himself.
A magnanimous decision.
We're back! Whoa. Seeing the two of you chatting like this, Paimon almost feels like she's dreaming.
I feel better about our chances.
This may be an
Let's strengthen
unexpected
numbers.
outcome, but a favorable one nonetheless. Now that we're all here, I have some questions of my own. Tell me, how did you discover the source mechanism?
We weren't getting any closer to obtaining the Gnosis, so I had my men scour Natlan for a different option. Auroron helped as well. We tracked down 3 scholars, Aberawa, Bosamtwe, and Kushtal, and combined the results of their research to locate this ancient device.
I've never heard those names before. Seems like my own investigation failed to locate some critical personnel. I'm just not sure how I missed them.
Strange. Perhaps they simply live in seclusion. In any case, their results speak for themselves.
That's true. Now we have another option at our disposal. Compared to using the Gnosis, our current plan will buy us some time.
This could be totally off or irrelevant, but you know how Kukulkan appeared to us as a couple of people, different people along our journey when we were with Lil Buddy? He was the Saurian Relics Association guy. He was Bana. He was actually several people in disguise. And like, if you go and talk to those NPCs in the world now, they kind of all like sort of, their mind is not, they have trouble remembering things and stuff like that because, or it's not, actually it's more likely they're not even really real. It's like the remnants of these forms that Kukulkan created. So this could be totally off. I wonder if these people were all Kukulkan, considering he would obviously know something about secret source mechanism stuff. In fact, I would say that's not out of the realm of possibility, but I also have no clue if that's really on the right track.
And if all else fails, we still have this plan as a last resort, even though executing it will come at a heavy cost.
But that means making everyone forget their past. We should definitely
Right,
try
which
to
is
avoid
why
it if
we've
we
now
can.
made this plan B and not plan A.
Actually, speaking of the Gnosis, how did you know what it could do?
That story begins with the Cataclysm 500 years ago.
Ooh, tell us.
I failed to save
We live
Conria
for
from the
crumbs
rampage
about
of
the
the Abyss.
Cataclysm.
When the situation became unsalvageable, I fled to Natlan with the remainder of my platoon, only to find that Natlan had fallen victim to the same tragedy. I defended this land for quite some time, and, in the process, met the chief of the Masters of the Nightwind, Aizu. I'm sure many people viewed Conria as the cause of the tragedy, but Aizu was kind to me all the same, and even helped me in my time of need. From that moment, I made it my mission to aid Natlan. In battle, a warrior fights to win. Even though my homeland was lost, I was already committed to this fight. Together, Aizu and I fought many battles and overcame countless hardships. However, he was unable to escape his fate, and, in his final moments, told me the secret of the Gnosis.
So it was him. He recommended using the Gnosis on several occasions, even before the tragedy. But I turned him down each time. You knew him, and you fought for Natlan all those years ago. Why don't I recognize you? It must be the mask.
Even without the mask, my past appearance is long gone. Even with the curse of immortality, the flesh still rots.
Wait, do you know someone named Dainsleif? That problem doesn't seem
Yeah,
quite so...
that's a good point. We want to know
extreme for
somebody
him.
else we can ask about Dainsleif.
You've met him already?
Yeah, a bunch of times.
A
Sounds like you
few
know him
times.
During the Age of Conria, all I knew was his name. The last time I saw him in person, he was traveling with the princess.
So that
He
would
carries
have
a
been
degree of pain and hatred
long
that
time
far
ago.
surpasses my own.
And that would have been before she was the princess. Back then you said you didn't want to fight me. Was it really because of my sibling?
Yes, you're the brother of the princess. Given the role I held
Right.
in Conria, I would
We
prefer
still don't
not
know
to harm
why
you.
she's the princess
Although,
of Conria.
this is likely a self-imposed burden. If the princess saw me now, I doubt she would even recognize me. As for your question, I don't know how Dane managed to slow the deterioration of his body.
Okay, apparently he's close enough in calling him
My
Dane.
appearance is much changed. And that's not the only
Even though
thing.
I've never actually met.
Even my physical
Or maybe
strength
just
is a
everybody back
shadow of
then
what it
called him
once
Dane.
was.
I would have never known. During our battle, it felt like I was fighting against the pinnacle of human strength.
Yeah, it looked like it too.
And I still lost.
It
I
was a
deserve
pretty
no
epic
praise
fight,
for
I
that
must say.
outcome. Still, it's a shame we never faced off 500 years ago. You could have seen what I was truly capable of.
Well, I could think of it on
I
the flip
agree.
side. It's a
Had we
miracle
fought
you
then,
guys stood
I'd
it to
also
fight
have been
now
more motivated to
in
go all out.
pretty good condition.
All that commotion back at the stadium, and you're saying neither of you were using your full strength?
I know, right?
I'd say we're evenly matched. If we face off again, victory will come down to who wants it more.
I imagine you held back since there were spectators around that could have gotten hurt. But capitalizing on that situation would have only led to a hollow victory. It would have been no different than taking hostages. My goal was the Gnosis, and I failed to obtain it. That means I lost. Plain and simple.
Yeah. Speaking of the Gnosis, what are you going to tell the Tsaritsa? That's an excellent question.
Her Majesty the Tsaritsa allows every Harbinger the freedom to pursue the meaning of their existence. When the time comes, that freedom can take precedence over her orders.
Okay, so what you're saying is, if you don't come back with the Gnosis, there's a possibility she just is going to send somebody else to come and get the Gnosis. Right? Am I right? I mean, I'm just thinking about Child trying to get the Gnosis from the Exuvia. And then later on, Zhongli just hands it over to Signora. Anyway.
That's why our methods
You're
can
saying
be
something
so
that could happen?
radically different, despite sharing the same goal and the same sovereign. I needed the Gnosis because I came here to save Natlan. That was my primary motive. Once Natlan is saved, if the Gnosis still remained in my possession, I could bring it back to Snezhnaya.
My decision regarding the Gnosis will not change. So let's focus on the Abyss for now.
Right! What happens when all 6 heroes are together?
Yeah, exactly. This is a great point, which is what I've been asking this whole time. What exactly is the plan here once we have the 6 heroes? Thank you for asking, Paimon. It will probably unleash some kind of power. Yeah, that's... Great job, Ether. I'm so glad... The heavens were mentioned earlier. Anything to do with that, yeah.
We will unleash a great power that can be used to thwart the Abyss. But only once. It's a power that Xbalanque gained from Renova. Renova is a god whose existence predates any Archon. You can think of her like an emissary of the heavenly principles.
Or a
She
shade.
controls the power of death.
Wait, is that why you have the Ode of Resurrection?
Oh!
Yes. Renova also
Of course you
orchestrated
would need a
Natlan's
god
rules.
of death to...
As for the divine
to
throne,
help you with resurrection.
like I said before, when a human ascends to the divine throne, their inner flame will awaken. The size of the flame depends on the person's potential. The same principle applies to the ruler of death's power, with one notable distinction. The amount of power inherited will not change depending on your ability to tolerate it. In other words, It's a kind of power that not everyone can withstand. But if you survive the trial, you will gain unprecedented strength, and the ability to harness powers more formidable than any Archon.
That still sounds really risky.
We cannot walk this path without accepting risk. Mualani charged into the Night Kingdom despite the abyssal contamination. Auroron fought back from the brink of death. In the face of their bravery, I must respond in kind. That is my duty.
Spoken like a true leader.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's literally what I was
Alright,
gonna say.
That's enough for one day. You should head back and get some rest. I'm sure you're exhausted.
A leader
The Abyss
who
will likely sense the change in Aurora.
inspires her people.
It's
while
possible
also
the
fighting
frequency of the attacks will
alongside
increase.
them.
There are many challenges to come, so we need to be prepared.
When
Who
you put it that
balances
way,
the tactics
I
and
feel
the
even more exhausted.
front-on combat.
All right, let's head back.
Let's head back. Leave the speak. Oh, you guys are still talking.
Now that we're working together, we'll need to coordinate our efforts. I'll leave a portion of my forces for you to command.
That will definitely
I
help
didn't
relieve
expect him
some
to be
pressure.
so understanding.
You're sure they won't object?
I thought he was just gonna be like, all right, I'm not gonna stand in your way.
It's an order.
But
I
no,
will make that
he's
clear.
actually full on helping us out.
Excellent.
This is awesome.
I appreciate your trust.
The thing is, with the captain, I can tell, like, honor is really important to him. So I actually don't mistrust him. I don't feel like he's gonna... It's not... I don't think he's gonna do, like, you know, have the Fatui infiltrate our troops and then do Order 66. Like, I think he's actually gonna...
That hurts.
He's actually gonna help us out here.
Your wound needs time to heal. You need to rest for a few more days.
The monsters keep increasing in number. It's like something changed.
Yep, we are
It's
in
definitely
the end
unusual,
times
and we
for
should
sure.
all be careful. But don't worry too much. You have us by your side. If there's one thing the Abyss fears, it's strength. If they think we're easy prey, they've got another thing coming. Oh, someone's calling us.
Coming! Coming!
You guys seem
Something
busy.
wrong, Traveler?
The feeling of dread is getting stronger. Do we really have time to wait for the final hero to appear? Okay, there's optional objectives. Well, okay, let's... No, okay, it's over. Where is everything? Okay, this is all in the stadium, is that correct? Okay, no. Yeah, I want to be on this layer. I want to be on this layer. There we go. There's a lot of layers, like... I will talk to you afterwards.
Let's ride!
Oh, hello, Kinich and Ahau.
Kanich, you made it back in one piece!
Oh, these must be friends of yours. Well, head out then. See you later.
Yay, well, I'm glad that you don't have to fight the Fatui anymore. Good work out there, Ahau.
It was a piece of cake. Those invasive pests are lucky someone called a truce, or we would have burned them all to ashes.
Oh,
I
don't
appreciate
doubt
the
that.
concern, Paimon. Despite Ahau's description, the situation wasn't quite so smooth. The captain's forces are all elite warriors. It was a tough fight.
Oh, there's
We
a
were
treasure
prepared to
chest back
retreat at
there.
any
I want
moment.
it.
And now the Pyro Archon and the captain are working together. Not the outcome I was expecting, that's for sure.
Yeah, a lot happened while we were in the ruin. We'll tell you about it some other time.
Yeah.
Well, at least the Pyro Archon's plan advanced a step further. This is the best outcome we could have hoped for. We really appreciate all your help. But we have to keep pushing forward. Cebu and I were just about to head out, actually. My tribe is calling for messengers.
We won't keep you then. Let's talk later. Ha! Little Kanich thinks he can just leave without consulting the almighty Dragon Lord. Kahula how! Hey! Wait up!
So funny. So hilarious. Where is this treasure chest I spotted? I see it.
Carving waves!
Obviously this is the best way possible to do it. Yay!
The best stuff's always at the bottom.
How do I get down? This is gonna get down. Okay, actually that's where the inn is. If I go here, do this interaction over here. Oh, Shilonen! Did you receive that mysterious dream from the Lord of the Night yet?
Nope. We can't give any of these to our soldiers. They
Actually,
were not tempered
assume
correctly
nobody's
at the
had a chance
forge.
to sleep in a bit.
Well-made weapons and shields are vital for the survival of our people. I know we're under a lot of pressure, but we can't compromise on quality. Listen, I'm not blaming you. I know this isn't your usual standard of work. Why don't you all just take a break and I'll take care of the pieces.
Hey, Shilonen? Is something wrong?
Nothing I can handle. Just some rushed defective goods, that's all. Even the most skilled craftsmen make mistakes under pressure, and if you two want to avoid the same fate, you should really get some rest.
You must be exhausted too.
Don't worry. I like it that way.
Just make sure you also are not compromising on how good the goods are. Yeah, this definitely seems like tough times are happening. Go. We are going to get some rest. What is going to happen when we get some rest?
Auroron.
Oh.
Granny?
Well,
What's
the
wrong,
scolding
Granny?
is a small price to pay
looks
for
like
what
you have
we
something to
managed
say.
get out of that experience, actually.
You know exactly what you did. You need some sense knocked into you, that's
Sure,
what I
everything
think.
turned out good.
Now, where do
But
I
it
even
could have turned out
begin?
really bad if it worked the way you and the captain thought it
sorry.
was gonna work.
Now that you have nowhere to run, that's when you apologize? You couldn't wait to run off last time, and the time before that.
Pretty sure I apologized those times too.
What exactly were you thinking? Being a wanted criminal is one thing, but then you also tried to pull off that whole thing in the ancient ruin.
Yeah,
I'm
that
not the
was
one who needs an
something.
apology. Apologize to yourself for risking your life.
Okay. I'm sorry. I don't have anything to say for myself, Granny. Yell at me all you want. I know I messed up.
You better be sincere. This is an incredibly
don't doubt
serious
it.
matter.
He's the most sincere
I'm
guy
being sincere, I
in
promise.
the entire game.
I've seriously reflected on my actions. I know what I did was risky, and I know I made some bad choices. But I don't regret it. I just had to do something. Not because I thought I was special, but because I wanted to help Natlan as much as I can. Of course, in the end, I just
He's so
ended up
wholesome.
causing more trouble, so you're right. My apology
He
doesn't
probably doesn't
mean
need
much.
a little bit of scolding to knock some
I
sense
don't know what else I can
into
say.
for next time.
You even had Aoife bring me that gem. A simple thank you isn't enough, but still. Thank you, Granny.
You're welcome. Just make sure to thank Aoife sometime.
I will.
There we go.
Anyway, don't feel too grateful. I tampered with the bag to copy a portion of your memories.
Oh, you don't have to
I didn't
admit
notice.
that to him at this point.
Of course you didn't. You forget how many years I have on you. Like you could uncover one of my tricks. Anyway, I have something else to tell you. The Pyro Archon has discussed your case with the others. Many of your actions violated the rules of Natlan, and you should understand you'll have to take responsibility for that.
I understand.
But your efforts weren't entirely meaningless in the end. In addition to giving us another failsafe, you saved yourself with sheer force of will and managed to become a hero.
Yeah, thankfully it all worked out. And
Not
his heart
too
was always
shabby,
in the right
grandson.
place. So
Did
it
the Traveler
actually
and
is
Paimon tell you to say that?
all good.
What? No! I said that because I mean it!
I can't believe you're complimenting me at a time like this. You normally let your fists do the talking.
You're not off the hook just yet. I told the Traveler I was going to break your legs. And I meant every part of it.
Oh, well, maybe not right now.
Could you not?
Yeah, we kind of need him for
I
the final
still
battle,
need them to walk.
it sounds like, so...
Trying to negotiate, are you? Alright. Make me an offer.
Given all the good things that I managed to accomplish, can you let me off the hook this one time? I promise to do better in the future.
Fine. I can let this slide for now. But I'll be watching. We'll see if I change my mind. Oh, a Traveler, Paimon. Didn't expect to see you here.
Hello.
Hello.
Sounds like everything's going pretty good. Talking things out with your grandson.
Yes. Looking after these little rascals is rather exhausting.
Taking care of the Traveler isn't easy either. Paimon's life is an uphill battle.
Huh?
Traveler, Paimon, I want to thank you for your help back at the ruin.
It was nothing.
I won't.
Let's get together sometime. If Auroron really wants to thank you,
Oh my gosh, look how
he
much
can
they're
treat
zooming
us
in
all
on
to
another
a
treasure
tasty
chest I
meal.
haven't unlocked.
Sounds great. We'll be there.
Let me get it. Please let me get it. You see how they just full-on zoomed in on this treasure chest. And those fresh vegetables straight from Auroron's garden, I'm sure. Where's the stairs? Here's the stairs.
Let's ride.
Go to sleep.
If you're done for the day, we should get some rest. Paimon has a feeling we'll need it for tomorrow.
I agree. We'll need it for tomorrow. Let's rest. Uh-oh. Was something gonna happen? I might have pressed that too readily.
Ready?
Yep. Let's go meet the Lord of the Night.
Oh. Oh, I didn't expect... I thought this would just be like, huh? There's noise outside again.
So,
okay.
This is where you heard the Lord of the Night? Guess that means she really has
you're
awakened.
all the way over here.
Hopefully we made it before she falls asleep again.
Well, I guess she doesn't have to send a dream over. These two came...
Fret not. I am still
on
here.
their own.
For a weak life form, falling asleep is no less taxing an exercise than staying awake.
I'm sorry for disturbing your rest, but there's something we didn't have the chance to ask you earlier. We need to forge a new ancient name for the Traveler. But we ran into a problem. He's not from Natlan, so there are no records of him in the Night Kingdom.
I see. Mawika must hold him in high regard. It would seem the two of you are not simply here on her orders. So, what say you? Do you believe this traveler to be deserving? Speak your mind. There are no others here. You are both my children, both children of Natlan. I would hear your opinions on the matter.
He is special. He saved Kachina and devoted himself to helping us avert this disaster. Natlan owes him a debt. But that debt has not been repaid, and with an ancient name, we can at least guarantee his safety.
Even though that guarantee will come at the cost of your own life?
Wait, what?
Yes.
So, it's true. Forging an ancient name consumes the life of the craftsman.
Wait, actually...
Forging an ancient name is an act of creation. It involves taking disparate
No,
concepts throughout the Night
nobody's
Kingdom
nobody should die
condensing
because
them
of
into
this.
a heroic epic. But it takes time for the new concept to be integrated into that realm. If the ancient name is like a seed, then the life of the craftsman is the outer shell, serving as its protection. Once that process is complete, the seed will sprout, and having served its purpose, the outer shell will gradually disappear. Forging an ancient name is no easy task, and creating one for an outlander makes it even more challenging. Still, if you're here, that means your mind is set.
Yes, because I believe forging this name will be well worth it. We don't know how long we'll be able to hold back the Abyss or what the final price of averting this disaster will be. If giving up my life means that all the people of Natlan can have a future, then the sacrifice is practically negligible.
You're putting a whole lot of
Even
expectations
when I'm staring death in the face,
on how
I don't think
well
I'll
I'm going
regret
to
this
utilize
decision.
your protection.
I bear
If
the
this is
name
worth
Baraka. This is a part of my duty.
I understand. The chance may be exceedingly slim, but you still want to seize it, because this could be the final step to
Please
victory.
don't die for us.
And you, Siglali, the anxiety you feel, it's because you saw something, yes? Something you were not meant to see.
So, you know about that too.
What is she talking about?
Yeah, what is she talking about?
I've had concerns for a long time. Malika's plan needs too much time, and too many things can go wrong. The Masters of the Night Wind have a ceremony that can be used to glimpse the future. It's just... using this power on the Pyro Archon has always been seen as a taboo.
Let me guess, you did
And
it
you did it anyway? What did you see?
Death.
A key part of Malika's plan is using the 6 heroes to release the power Xbalanque obtained from the ruler of death. Considering its origins, the price of using that power is death.
You're saying Malika is going to die in this war against the Abyss?
No, we can't.
Yes.
We can't have Malika die.
I can't just ignore what I saw. That's why I need the Traveler's power. I need the power of a Descender.
Wait, you know we're a Descender? I
Don't
guess she can
forget,
see.
Siglali.
I guess she's
Even if it may
a seer.
seem like
She
someone is
knows
fated to
whatever she
die,
wants to know.
the nature of death and fate are different. Fate indicates
Indeed,
what
we're
will
not
happen
just
in
any
the future.
outlander, we're a
The
Descender.
time, manner, and place are all predetermined. But death is different. Death is a rule. The ruler of death's power will allow Malika to triumph over the Abyss. But she must offer her own life in the process. The ruler of death cares little for the time and manner of a death. She simply guarantees that it will occur.
So what you're saying is, it's possible that when she says Malika's gonna die, she means Malika's gonna die at some point in the future, not necessarily now. Right? Because Malika's mortal. We're all mortal, except not Siglali and probably not the Traveler. But we're all mortal, and we're all gonna die eventually. Is that possibly what Renova meant by that?
Fate may be able to influence the timing, but that is all the Traveler can change.
Wait, you're saying we might be able to change when she dies, but not the outcome?
I cannot help you with this, I'm afraid. It's beyond my capabilities.
No, this works. If everybody just
Malika
dies
knows
of old
about all
age when
this,
they're old,
doesn't
like
she?
decades
Yes.
from now,
I
then
imagine
that's
she
pretty
has long
normal.
accepted this
I would say.
eventuality.
Well, I can't. She's so strong. She never gives up, never rests until a problem is
Something
solved.
tells me my solution to
She's
this
not
problem
the
is
type of
not as
person to
ingenious
just quietly accept her
as
death.
I hope it would be.
The Traveler shares that quality. That's why I think this gamble is worth it. Together, I know they can overcome the impossible. Be it fate or death.
We shall have to wait and see, but I will curb my expectations. My time is running out. It is my honor to witness humanity in this moment of absolute determination.
We won't forget your contributions. Once we deal with the Abyss, we'll find a way to keep you alive.
Thank you for saying that, but there is nothing you can do. How many years of life are enough? 10? 100? 1,000? 10,000? The Night Kingdom will disappear. The humans will continue to fight against the Abyss, and in the end, all will cease to exist. When you consider all of that, extending my life is meaningless.
Me too. Remember
That's
the lore
what
of
makes
the
us different.
series.
Even if our end comes tomorrow, humanity will still do whatever it takes to survive today.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Times like these always fill me with admiration and reinforce my commitment to the mandate I shoulder. My creator was right in esteeming you as special above others. Here. This is my gift to you and an extension of my will. It can record the traveler's experiences in this land, whether from the past or the future. With it, you can forge the ancient name you desire, and the traveler will also become a hero forever recorded in the memory of Natlan.
Thank you. We're sorry to ask this of you when your strength is already all but spent.
Really. Thank you so much.
Your thanks are unnecessary. This is the least that an angel can do. Time for you to leave. It's getting dark.
Is it getting dark? Is that a metaphor or is it actually dark outside now?
I can't sleep with all the noise outside!
Okay.
Forget it, let's go check it out!
There's always seems to be noise going on outside. Let's see. You guys are back. I can see you already. You came back in. I assume that was at least a couple hours long walk. I guess.
Is there a reason you're up so early?
I guess
We
Lolly
went to
has
see
a
the
flying
Lord of the
pillow,
Night,
and
and
Shilonen has
she
roller
gave
skates,
us
so maybe it won't
this.
take that long.
Like I said before, I couldn't forge your ancient name because there was no record of you in the Night Kingdom. But with this, we can finally record your deeds.
Just keep it with you during your time in Natlan. And eventually, it'll be full of your adventures.
Really? Let Paimon see!
Oh, it's actually a thing. Oh, there's like... Yeah, that was our adventure with Bana. This is with little buddy in the Ancient Sacred Mountain. Oh, here's the Ancient Sacred Mountain. But for the world patrolled by the sage, never again shall the name of Buddy be spoken. That's so much like when you name. We named our little dragon friend Buddy, but now, and all this super serious dialogue about the fate of the world. It's like, now, never again shall the name of Buddy be spoken. What are all of these? I would have thought I did so much more. The star that transcends destiny and the greatest companion. Utha Bidi, that's Kachena. Bidi, always sacrifice for the beloved, that's Auroran. I assume these are gonna be the other heroes. But we've already seen deeds done by the other heroes, and I wonder what these are.
Whoa, it's the two of us! And a sun
That's
in the middle!
cool,
Oh, and that must be... Kachina?
It's not a concrete medium. It reflects the Lord of the Night's will, and shows what she wants you to see.
I see.
Oh, in other words, don't worry about his form. When you want to check the contents, just take it out and have a look.
Sounds convenient! It's also super light and doesn't take up too much space!
Which is great for
This
the
is a
other
really
like,
awesome
1,000
gift.
items we have in our bag. It didn't come at a price, right? It didn't cost a ton of more. It definitely didn't cost a ton of more. Good question, Ether. It didn't come at a price, right?
Oh, yeah. We'd feel bad accepting something like that.
Oh, yeah. Don't worry, you two. It's, you know, like you saw yesterday, aiding humanity is the Lord of the Night's mandate. She would have willingly reconstructed Natlan's ley lines at the cost of her own existence. She wouldn't ask anything in return for this.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just take it.
There's no price to be
if you
paid.
say so.
Certainly not.
Thank
alone
goodness
in
you're
a
here.
monk and dying.
The Abyss attacked again, and it's really bad.
Uh-oh.
The monsters are everywhere. We need help.
Okay.
So soon? We just fought them off.
We can figure that out later. Let's go.
Let's go, indeed. Alright. That's a cool thing that we now have. A lot happened. I think this is a good place to end off this episode. So, let's recap what we got here. Only by joining together can we find the light. Sounds like we have teamed up with the Fatui now. We've convinced the captain to give us a little bit more time before he decides to execute the plan that involves everybody's memories getting erased. And not only that, he's going to help us with our plan, which is very generous of him. Auroron has now been identified as the 5th hero, and he has gone through that, you know, soul-searching, literally, finding what his purpose in life is. So
The most important part of going out to have fun is, well, going out. So just show up and I'll handle the rest.
So yeah, that's good. And now we have all the tools we need for eventually having an ancient name.
Whoa!
So, I mean, like, what would happen if I hadn't recorded anything in here, but beyond, like, the default stuff that would have been recorded in here? Like, I assume all the stuff in the outer perimeter are gonna be, like, world quests. Well, I guess it doesn't matter, because the point is it's capable of recording us, not what it's already recorded. Alright, well, seems like there's more Abyss fighting to be done next time. Where? There, apparently. And we'll have to see where things go from here. Surely nothing bad is gonna happen in the remainder of this Archon quest, and that's why I'm stopping here. Right? Right? Alright, we're gonna leave it there. Thank you all for watching. I will see you next time.